नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है सभी लोगों का हमारे YouTube चैनल पर, जिसके अंदर हम लोग आज करने वाले वर्ल्ड ज्योग्राफी के क्वेश्चंस जो रेलवेज़ के प्रीवियस ईयर में पूछे गए हैं। रेलवे के एग्जामिनेशंस के लिए और अन्य एग्जाम्स के लिए हमारे साथ बने रहिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, शेयर कीजिए अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ। मैं प्रोफेसर रवि रंजन सर फिर से आपका स्वागत करता हूँ इस वीडियो में। तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लोग। वर्ल्ड ज्योग्राफी का सेक्शन स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं हम लोग। तो डैश इज़ वेल नोन constellation that can be seen in the evening. The constellation is also known as the hunter. Orion is the correct answer. Which is the constellation which is also called as hunter? Orion is called as hunter. A group of stars which has a recognizable shape is called as constellation. The constellation that is visible during the early nights of the summer season is called Ursa Major. The brightest planet in the night sky is Venus. A huge system of billions of stars and cloud of dust and gases is known as galaxy. Which galaxy is nearest to the Milky Way? Andromeda galaxy. The study of universe is known as cosmology. Name the exoplanet which is considered as the pretty close cousin of Earth and is also known as Earth 2.0. Kepler 452b. Everything in this universe is made up of material. Which scientists have named matter? The nearest spiral galaxy to Milky Way is Andromeda galaxy. The different patterns formed by different group of stars are called constellations. Which of the following is not a constellation in the sky? Sirius is not a constellation, it is called as dog star. How old is our universe? 13.6 billion years. George Lemaitre is associated with the Big Bang theory. He started it in 1927. The Big Bang theory was propounded by George Lemaitre. What is the shape of Milky Way spiral? What is Milky Way galaxy? Which organization is responsible for naming of the constellation? International Astronomical Union. How many constellations are there in the universe? 88 constellations are there in the universe. The stars are mainly made up of hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen is 70%, helium is 20%, and other gases is 2.5%. Dash is not one of the basic types of galaxies. So elliptical, regular, irregular, elliptical, spiral, regular, irregular shape is fine, but irregular shape is not any type of galaxies. The term, the name Great Bear is a constellation. Hubble's law is related to astronomy. Which is the second most abundant element in the universe? Helium, as I said. First is hydrogen 70%, helium 28%, others is 2 to 2.5%. Which is the brightest star in the sky at night? Sirius A. Which star can be located with the help of Orion constellation? Sirius. The cloud of dust, hydrogen, helium and other ionized gases occupying the space between the stars is known as nebulae. What is Andromeda galaxy neighboring Milky Way? So Milky Way. Which of the following is closest nearest the galaxy of the Milky Way? Andromeda galaxy. How do scientists represent the Milky Way with the use of arms? Spiral. Which of the following constellation of northern hemisphere in the sky is called as Great Bear? Ursa Major. Which of the following is not a celestial body? Ocean is not a celestial body. Which of these celestial bodies shines in the sky at night? Star. Next topic is solar system. Our solar system is part of our which galaxy? Milky Way galaxy. Which one of the following statement is not correct? So as you can see, solar system is 4.6 billion years old. So this is not correct. This statement is not correct. First statement is not correct. Next. Which of the following is not part of our solar system? Rrb is not part of our solar system. It is 434 light years away. What is the shape of the planet's orbit? That is elliptical. What is the fixed path on which a planet revolves around the sun? That is called orbit. The celestial body that revolves around the sun is known as solar system. Which of the following thing revolve around the sun? That is planets. Who proposed the first heliocentric model of the solar system? That is Nicholas Copernicus. So we have completed the topic solar system. Next, the glowing surface of the sun is called photosphere. The outermost region of the sun is called as corona. What is the source of energy of the sun and other stars? Nuclear fusion reaction. Nuclear fusion. Glowing surface of the sun is known as photosphere. How much time is taken by the sunlight to reach the earth? 8 minutes 20 seconds. The principal element of sun is hydrogen. The most abundant element found in sun's atmosphere is hydrogen. How much angle is formed by the sun with earth's surface? That is 32 minutes. The amount of the strength of the sun that is blocked by the earth is approximately 1.8 into 10 power 11 megawatt. So make it note of it, सब लोग नोट कर लीजिए. What is called short burst of energy arising from the sun's photosphere? Solar flares. What is the approximate distance between the sun and earth? 1.496 in 10 power 8 kilometer. The total solar eclipse occurs when sun, moon and earth are in the straight line. When the new moon comes between the sun and the earth and block out the sun's rays, this phenomenon is called as solar eclipse. Which planet in the solar system is closest to the sun? That is Mercury. Which is smallest planet in our solar system? That is Mercury. Which of the following planets rotates in clockwise direction? So Venus clockwise, others are anti-clockwise. Which planet is called as Earth's twin? That is Venus. All planets revolve anti-clockwise except Venus, that revolves clockwise. Which planet is nearest in size of Earth? That is Venus, Earth's twin. It is called as Earth's twin. Which planet is known as the evening star or morning star? That is Venus. Which of the following planet does not have its own moons? So Venus do not have any satellite, like Earth has a satellite, that is moon, right? Which planet is named after a Roman goddess? So it is Venus. Which of the following planet is hottest in the solar system? That is Venus. Atmosphere of Venus mostly contains which of the following gas? Carbon dioxide. The axis of the earth is inclined to the plane of ecliptic at an angle of 66.5 degrees. At what does speed the earth revolve around the sun? 67,000 miles per hour. Dash is closest star to the earth. Sun is the closest star to the earth. The shape of earth is elongated, that is geoid. How many natural satellites do earth has? That is one, that is moon. Which one is the ultimate source of energy on earth? Sun. What is approximate percentage of oxygen in the earth's atmosphere? That is 21%. Work done by the moon in completing one round around the earth is 0. So around the circle it is 0. What type of celestial body is the earth? That is a planet. The mass of the earth is approximately 6 into 10 power 24 kg. That is 6 into 10th power 24 kg. This is the mass of the earth. Apart from Neptune, which of the following planet is known as blue planet? Earth. The water cycle of the earth is driven by sun. Which of the following is known as red planet? That is Mars. The Mars is also called as red planet. How many moons does Mars have? Mars have 2 moons. Yes, Mars have 2 moons. How many Galilean moons are there which are discovered by Galileo on 13 January 1610? That is 14 Galilean moons. Which planet has a moon called Ganymede? So Ganymede is the satellite or moon of Jupiter. Which of the following is not a moon of Jupiter? Titan is not a moon of Jupiter. Which is the largest planet among the following as compared to the size of the Earth? Jupiter is largest in size. The giant storm known as Great Red Spot is associated with which planet? Jupiter. Which of the following planets is orange in color and have a white stripes on it? Jupiter. Planet Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh. Clyde Tombaugh has discovered planet Pluto. In which year Pluto was discovered? 1930. Which celestial body was considered as a planet until 2006 and since then it is not considered as a planet? Pluto Yam. Right? Which of the following is not considered as a planet? Pluto. Which is called as dwarf planet? Pluto. What is the name of the moon of Pluto? That is Charon. Charon is the moon of Pluto. Who discovered planet Uranus? Sir William Herschel discovered Uranus. Which of the following was the first planet discovered by man? Uranus was the first planet discovered by man. The time between full moon to another full moon is 29 days. How many days are taken by the moon to complete a single rotation on its axis? 27.3 Earth days. So 27.3 Earth days is taken by the moon to complete a single rotation on its axis. When 3/4 of moon is visible, what is it called? Gibbous moon. In which phase of the moon is moon visible? New moon. New moon is the phase of moon in which moon is invisible. While considering the full moon as first day, on which day moon becomes invisible? 15th day. So on the 15th day the full moon becomes invisible. The moon becomes invisible. So this is the 100 and the part 1 of the world geography. So we'll consider the next in the next lecture. Thank you very much. Join us and press the bell icon. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you very much.